Hello friends, welcome back. So in this video we will try to write a code so that we'll be able to find whether number is palindrome or not, and same applies to word whether it is palindrome or not. As you can see on my screen, I have written one number and this number is palindrome. If you will reverse this number and the same number will be matched this one, so it is palindrome, and same applies to this word. If you will reverse this word, it will be same as it is. So let's start without wasting much of our time. Okay, so this is our main method, and first we will check whether the number is palindrome or not. So to do that, we will have to create one integer type variable and we will call it as, name it as number, and I will copy this number into that. Okay, so let's just check, and to do that I will use while loop, as this number size can be changed. So I'll be required like number reminder of 10 should be greater than equal to 0, not equal to, only greater than. Okay, so after that will be required few more integer variable. First will be create like temporary, which will be assigned to number. Okay, the another one will be required like reverse, and initially will be assigned 0 in it, and there will be one more required reminder, and initially will be 0. Okay, so these are all the variables which will be required. So let's just try to write a code. First, the reminder will be number of percentage of 10, and let's just write this code. Once it will be completed, we will understand it completely. So the reminder will be number by 10, and the reverse will be reverse into 10 plus reminder, and then will be required to change the temp equals to temp divided by 10, and I'm going to change this number with temp, as I have already reassigned my number into temp. Okay, so once we'll be completely doing this, we will check whether our reverse is equals to number, and if it is true, then we will write number is a palindrome number, and otherwise it is not a palindrome number. Okay, we have missed the plus sign, which will be required. Okay, so now as you can see, the error has been removed. Let's just try to execute this code, and then we will try to understand it completely. Okay, so it says 1 2 3 4 5 4 3 2 1 is a palindrome number. Let's just try to change this 4 5 7 8 and this. Let's see what it says. Okay, it says it is not a palindrome number. So let's just change it to this one. Okay, so let's just try to, okay, it says it is giving, okay, type int is out of range. No issue, we will short our number like this. Okay, so let's just try to understand like why we have written this code. So first we have assigned this number an int temporary number, so that I can play with this temporary number and I can change it as per my requirement. And we have kept the number same as it is, so that we'll be able to verify at the end with our reverse number whether number is equals to reverse number or not. So on the basis of that, we can identify, or um, we can verify like if it is a palindrome or not. So let's just go to the while loop, and let me tell you why I haven't used for loop. So in the for loop, I must be knowing like what would be the number of rounds that loop should be required to run again and again. So that's why I have used while, and over here I have applied one conditions. Well, every time when it will divide this temp value with 10, it will be decreased. Like initially the temp value will be 1 2 3 4 5 4 3 2 1, but once this loop will be executed, the temp value will be 1 2 3 4 5 4 3 2. Okay, so to show you that, let me just write this code this out and will print temp. So now you will get to know the temp will change. Okay, so as you can see, the temp is getting changed. So once you will be override the temp like divided by 10, it means if you will divide this value by 10, the answer will be till here only. And the same thing will happen if you will divide it again, the value will be 1 2 3 4 5 4 3. So that's why I have used temp here, and this is the reminder. It will return me the last value. The last value will be the 1. So what I have done, I have just multiplied the reverse with 10 and added the reminder. So initially the reverse will be 0, so over here the value will be 0 and the remainder will be 1. So let's just try to understand this code. So initially when the while loop will be executed first time, the value of reverse will be 1, and once it will come back, so the initially value of reverse was 1, so now this time it will be 10, and it will be like remainder will be 2, so the value of reverse will be 12. And once this will execute again, now the value of reverse is 12 into 10 plus 3, so the final result will be 1 2 3. And this is the logic why I have kept reverse like this. So I hope you must have understood, and you can try so many examples so that you will get to know. Okay, so let's just move on to words. Like now we need to check whether a given word is palindrome or not. So let's just change this to 1, and we will create another main method. Okay, so first we will create a variable called word, and we will write madam in this. Okay, and this time I will use for loop, as I know that I need to run this loop till the length of this word. So I will create one variable called I is equals to 0, and it will be executed till I less than word dot length I plus plus. Okay, okay, so now, okay, this I will not be like this. It should start from word length minus 1, and it should be like greater than 0, and this will be I minus minus, so that it will be easy to me to reverse this code. And I'll be required one more string variable, and I will call it as reverse I will initialize it with null. Okay, so let's just try to reverse this, and we will use the same logic which we have used earlier. Why is it giving me the error? Reverse is equals to reverse plus word dot character at index will be I, and we'll be using this. Okay, so it is fine. So once this loop will be completed, I'll be checking the condition like word dot equals to reverse. If it is true, then it should be print word is a palindrome word, and otherwise it will print word is not a palindrome word. So let's just try to understand this code, what we have done. First, we have created one string type variable word, and in this we have kept our word madam, and after that we have created another word called reverse, which will be helpful for us to have the reverse word. And what we have done here, we have started this for loop from ith value the length of the word -1. So what will be the length of this word? It will start from the length -1, so that it will not give us any exception while we were taking the last character of this word, and it will keep on going till I is equals to I is greater than 0, and the I will be minus minus. So let's just try to execute this code and check whether madam is a palindrome word or not. So okay, so it says madam is a palindrome word. So let's just change this madam, and let's just try to execute. Okay, it says madam is not a palindrome word. So as you can see, we have successfully created this palindrome program. So guys, stay tuned and happy learning.